Hello guys, how are you? This side Gurcharan. And now let's talk about one multi-bagger stock. That name is Watech wabag. It has market capitalization is 470 crores, and let's talk about its profile and fundamentals. Watech wabag limited, together with its subsidiary, engaged in design, supply, installation, construction and operational management of drinking water, waste and industrial water treatment and desalination plants in India and internationally. Rewards, it has some rewards. Main thing is it is less than 84% less than its fair value. You can 84% it's trading below. Earnings are forecast to grow means almost 20% in a year. Risk factor is only that is not covered by operating cash flow. That can be covered, but it's not yet covered by operating cash flow. Unstable dividend track record volatility. You can see here almost in all stocks. Its main peer comparisons are Larsen and Tibro, Suez, Valhalla, Environmental, and market performance. We can see 7 days it has given 13% return. In 1 year it has given almost all industries down 70%. It's down, fell from its high. So and valuation, you can see it is undervalued compared to its fair value relative to its market. 50% undervalued. See, its fair value is 522. It's currently trading at 86 rupee. So one can invest in this MNC. P ratio we are going to see here 4.6. That is very less, very less. That's why industry, as you can see, this 14%. So try to invest in this stocks. I basically recommend fundamental. There is nothing in technical, there is nothing in calculation. So just go on fundamentals which are less than fair value, equal to fair value, and you can hold these stocks as in your portfolio to good return. So when it will reach to its industry P ratio, you can simply watch. This can be multiplied 3 times. It is 80. It can be 250 by 2 or 3 years. So invest in this type of stocks. Never will suggest these stocks to you, anyone. So P versus industry. Wabag is good value based on its P. As you can, P growth earning ratio is 0.20 times. That is good. So price to book value, as we can, it is less than 40% down. So it's good. Future growth 18%. We can see every year it is growing 20% growth in profit. We can see analyzed future growth forecast there, as I told already, to 20%. So earning, as we can saving banks account are providing 6.58, but annually we can see growth 20%. So it's just, we can see here earning per share is 18 rupee, yet it will be grow in coming days. Future equity on return, we can see 10%. Past performance, I will not check in past performance. So return on equity, past performance, I will not see. unknown assets, capital employed, financial health. It has 31 billion assets. So short-term liabilities, these are exceeds. It means its assets are exceeds than its liability. That is good point. Long-term liabilities, it had long-term assets 30 billion, but its long-term liabilities are just 2. That is good point. And let's talk about debt equity ratio, which I always see while watching. Means fundamental. In fundamental, what you have to watch this P ratio, debt equity ratio, and liabilities should be less. These are fundamental for investing in any stocks. You have to study this. Here I can study, I can upload and make the video to invest in this type of stocks. Oh, interest coverage payments on it, that's well covered by EBID. Here is balance sheets. Dividend, they are providing 5% almost, that is good. So notable in dividend is higher than bottom 25% of dividend payers in the market. High dividend wabag dividend, the top 25% of dividend payer in the Indian markets. So stability of growth in payment about dividend. Current payout they have paid yet 22%. Future payout to shareholder they will up to 29% they will provide. So now talk about its management or shareholding pattern. We'll talk about shareholding. 5% as public retained by the stocks, individual insider 27%, institution has 27%, general public has 40%. So these type of stocks you should invest in. These stocks, means I am pretty bullish on this stock in coming days. Means market, there is nothing to market with these type of stocks. Already these are discounted. So my short term target will be very short term target will be 100, and then I will expect 150 in 1 year. So but I'm in long term, I am expecting 300 also. So this will be a multi-bagger stocks. Just talk study on your behalf before investing. So thanks for watching my video. Share it, invest in this stock.